a.m., a Banks electric sign said that the temperature was 72 degrees Fahrenheit. By 10 a.m., the temperature had risen 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and by 11 a.m., it had risen another 8 degrees Fahrenheit. What temperature was displayed on the Banks sign at 11 a.m.? In this question, we know that the temperature begins at 9 o'clock at being 72 degrees Fahrenheit. An hour later, the temperature had risen 5 degrees, and then another hour after that, at 11 a.m., the temperature had risen another 8 degrees. What temperature was displayed on the Banks sign at 11 a.m.? In this problem, you would need to add 72 degrees plus 5 degrees plus 8 degrees, and that gives you a total of 85 degrees. Choice E. Number 2. At the end of every day, Monday through Friday, Todd empties whatever loose money is in his pants pocket into a jar. Then he uses the change for spending money on the weekend. On Monday, he put $2.18 into the empty jar. On Tuesday, he added $1.08, and on Wednesday, he added $3.77. How much money was in the jar after he put in the money on Wednesday? So in this problem, you're beginning with $2.18, and on the next day, you're adding another $1.08, and then adding another $3.77. So in this problem, you would need to add all three money amounts, and you would come up to a total of $7.03, letter K. Number 3, Calvin had a spool of electrical wire 150 feet long. He cut off a piece 10 feet long. How long in feet was the wire remaining on the spool? So we know that he started with 150 feet of wire, and then he cut away 10 feet. So this would be a subtraction problem. 150 minus 10 is choice B, 140. Number 4, a 12-ounce jar was filled to capacity with water. 2 ounces of water were then poured from the jar into one pail, and 3 ounces were poured into another pail. How much water in ounces remained in the jar? So in this problem, we know we're beginning with 12 ounces of water, and then we're taking some water away. We're pouring water out of the jar. So 12, take away 2 ounces, leaves you with 10 ounces, but then later you take out 3 more ounces, so 10 minus 3 equals 7. Choice F. Number 5. Mr. Umberto teaches a class with 25 students. Each student submitted 5 short essays that Mr. Umberto must grade. How many essays does Mr. Umberto have to grade? We know that we have 25 students, and each one turns in or submits 5 essays. So in this case, 5 essays are repeated over and over again by each of the 25 students. When you have an amount that is repeated over and over again, you will need to use multiplication. 25 times 5 equals 125. Choice E. Number 6. A computer plays a video format that displays 30 frames of video every second. How many frames of video will the computer display if a video clip lasts 6 seconds? Here again, we have an amount that is repeating over and over again. We know that there are 30 frames that happen every second. The 30 frames is repeated 6 different times for 6 different seconds. This is a multiplication problem. 30 times 6 equals 180. Choice K. Number 7. A teacher plans to divide a class of 36 students into teams of 3 students each for an academic competition. How many 3-student teams will she have? So if the teacher is going to split 36 students and put 3 students on each team, this is a division problem. 36 divided by 3 equals 12. Choice A. There will be 12 teams made up of 3 students each. Number 8, 5 students plan to share the cost of a birthday gift equally. If the gift costs $40, how much will each student pay? So the $40 is going to be shared or split evenly among 5 people. This is division. 40 divided by 5 equals 8. Choice F. Number 9, a student club is conducting a raffle to raise money to purchase an electronic sign for the school. Tickets for the raffle cost $2 each, and the students need to sell $2,000 worth of tickets. How many tickets do the students need to sell? Well, if each ticket is $2 and they need to sell $2,000 worth of tickets, you would need to divide to answer this question. 2,000 divided by 2 is 1,000. The students will need to sell 1,000 tickets at $2 each to create a $2,000 goal of raffle money. Number 10, Marilyn changes the oil in her car's engine every 5,000 miles. Since her last oil change, she has driven 275 miles around town and taken one long trip of 1,825 miles. How many more miles can she drive before she needs another oil change? In this problem, we need to do 2 steps before we can know the answer. First, we need to know how many miles she has driven altogether. So adding 275 plus 1,825 miles that she has driven gives you 2,100 total miles. If she has her oil changed every 5,000 miles, we would need to subtract 5,000 minus the 2,100, and that will leave us with how many more miles she can drive before she needs a new oil change. That answer is 2,900.